Hi, I'm Matt Jones and you've been watching Sporting Icons.
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to the Sunderland Training Ground Stadium Alive. Well, what it is, we've got a 10th anniversary of the Summer Rumble, which is a bit special for me and Fannon. We've got Matty Jobs on board this year. Me and Neil started the Summer Rumble 12 years ago. And I think the majority of boxers are boxing, and we've had some cracking fights. And Tommy Ward, who was #1 in the world. It's a bit special for Tommy because he made his debut on our show at the Summer Rumble. Was it 10 years ago, Tommy? 10 years ago. Got some cracking fights this year. Got a local North East derby between Adam Pope and Jordan Ellison, who hasn't turned up. Is he? Oh wait, Jordan, get up with your son. Oh, he's got his mask on, he's thick turban. Yeah.
Where am I going?
Get him a chair. Stick him next to Joe, please. We've also got this fella on, Ewan, Mackenzie, and I believe Neil's made the fight. It's a proper 50-50 fight. The kid's coming up from Scarborough and he's got two bus loads of people. And obviously Ewan thinks he's going to fight. He's got the little BBC following him around now, like, notice how he's sitting next to me. Fannon. So it's going to be a 50-50 fight. I do believe I've got a cracking card on. I've got like big Daryll all there. It's good to get a big heavyweight on. And I've got our Moria. It's not Steve Riff's not here to get his interview more. First time ever we've got a lady boxer on, Jordan Barker. Woo! Which is exciting for the first time.
Well done,
We've got young Sam there, who's been training hard with Mal Gates. Mal Gates has been with us from day one of the Summer Rumble. And also we've got the big banger Nathan there, who's expecting to chin somebody this time. Also we've got Jordan Ellison. He's an ordinary champion at the minute, like, and he's trying to come to upset the cart again. Is that right, Jordan? Yeah. We've got Joe Maphosa, who's ready for a title fight if he pulls his socks up a bit. Big fighting body. Obviously, Mr. Dalton there, Bobby, exciting fighter Bobby is with me, and obviously Adam Pope. Obviously world #1 Tommy Ward. I'm not going to sit here and slap. Oh, Matty Jobs, who's supposed to want to show with us. So I'll let Matty say it and then fire away at the boxers because it's not about me or him. And obviously Neil Fannon. Kind of mention Neil Fannon, who's been with us from day one. So all the shows with the Summer Rumble, I don't think I could have put a Summer Rumble show out with Fannon because he's there when I twist all the time. But hopefully it's going to be a cracking day. Obviously the weather's out for the Summer Rumble. And obviously Moore's boxing and he's turned to a Sunderland fan as well, so he's telling us about like I did with Lewis Ritson, because Lewis Ritson's a red and white there and the drop, also with especially with the father there with the whip there. So I'll turn you out to Matty anyway.
I'd just like to thank Phil for inviting us along to take part in this show. It's been his 10th anniversary. Knew Phil a lot of years now, we've done a lot of work with him. And Phil's probably one of the reasons why I actually went into promoting myself. He did tell us a few years ago to go into it with him, and I've never looked back since, so I'd like to thank Phil for that. Also Neil, every show I've ever been on, Neil's been there, he's always given loads of advice, and I appreciate that. Top man, some great talent on this table, and I'm looking forward to working with them all on the shows in the future as well. So, yeah, the fighters want to speak.
Right, John, do you want to say a few words about the fight?
Well, I've been training in silence, to be honest. Didn't really post a lot besides just trying to get rid of a few tickets and that. I'm not a good ticket seller, so that's all fighting the road all the time. But especially area title fights and anything like that, if you give us notice, like people are saying that give us notice. Like the last two shows I've been on of yours,
you've upset that with my voice.
Two fights with 2 months notice of each of them, and look at the outcome that's come of it. So, like, people look at my record and think I'm a clown. That's why I'm wearing clown mask. Everyone thinks I'm a clown. But trust us, I love it.
Yeah, you've always come and had a good show in our shows, Neil. I think when he's had plenty of time, like you already got a title, an ordinary title. There'll be a double ordinary title.
I've had a look, I've had asked about, and everyone I've asked, never known anyone to hold 2 area titles at the same time. So, obviously not just the only person I've seen, but the only person I know of from the North East to do it, to hold 2 area titles. And as everyone knows, I'll be up and down. If anyone wants to fight for any of them, super lightweight or lightweight,
But I think it's going to be a cracking scrap because obviously you beat my lad last time and he's my lad this time. And my lad this time's up for it, like. And if my lad gets beat this time, I'm packing in. Right, Joe McGovern.
Yeah, so it's my first time boxing at the stadium at like Summer Rumble show. So thanks to Phil Jeffries, my manager and promoter, Matty Jobs, for giving me the opportunity. I'm looking forward to the card. You know, it's a great build. Tommy Ward. You know, we've got obviously the title fight, the two lads Adam Cope as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Bring all the fans from Teesside, and we're gonna have a good day.
Jay, I've just wrote to the boxing board yesterday about getting Joe maybe to fight for English or eliminator, because the lads need to step up in the North East, you know, they need to step up. It's not good picking opponents and that. Obviously the younger lads are coming through, they learn the trade, but everybody's got to step up, like, it's not worth boxing in the North East, because we need to get some champions and keep it going. Obviously we've got Bobby Dalton, he's a bit shy there, but Bobby, you're going to say a few words on it?
Wasn't be on the card, with a good camp, some world-class sparring to be fair, so yeah, ready to push on Sunday, yeah.
Looking forward to it, Bobby.
Yeah, really, so
And now we've got Adam who's fighting Jordan for the area title, Adam. You're sitting there all day. How do you think the fight will go?
I don't know really, I don't prepare for the fight to go anywhere really, just we cover all ground, so go on the day and have a daft one and
You've known Jordan for a lot of years, haven't you? Because you trained with your dad and that, haven't you? So
yeah,
you really like family, haven't you?
We sparred together before that, but obviously that doesn't mean out, you know what I mean? It's all on Sunday.
And we all know this fella next to him, Tommy Ward, world rated #1, which is taking the gamut to be on this show, like. But I'm pleased, I'm chuffed to bits we've got him on the 10th anniversary, like, because I think Tommy is one of the most talented boxers in the North East at the minute, you know. So, what do you think about being on the show, Tom?
Why not? I remember we debuted there 10 years ago, and it's 10 years of pro now, so, you know, with the opportunity to come to fight it, we'll fight it. You know, I think it's a great show, it's a good show, so it's a good way to market, and especially when we push on the fight for world titles, and then back to the North East, it's just a good way of doing it. So I've always liked to fight it, so I'm looking forward to something.
And then, Paddock, would you believe we've been doing them shows for 12 years, this is our 10th anniversary, what do you think of that now? It's at the time's flew, hasn't it? We're getting older now, son.
It does pass quick, but for some reason I always look forward to the Stadium of Light show. It's all like, we've had some good shows, good fights on. Dave Dolan fought on Ian, Martin Ward fought Ian Napper. There's been some top fights on, and always look forward to it. But you can never beat an area title, no matter where you're from, the central area, Midlands, whenever you read or sit or watch them on the internet. Oh, local pride, you know, it's like, it's the same as like Jordan saying about boxing on the road, and you know, don't look at these records. It's local pride, you know, just everybody seems to give their all against, you know, somebody from their own area. So, like, it's, even though there's some good, talented lads on this bill, everybody's looking forward to seeing the area title.
And I think you agree with me, the area title is a stepping stone. Lose for an area title. People think the area title is a stepping stone, and the board like you boxing for it.
It's in lots of fighters' cases, it's the first venture into the longer distance, you know, and then, you know, the boxing board, they do look highly on somebody who's fought a 10-rounder, like for an area title, and if they win, they know that they're capable of boxing at a bit higher level. And so, you know, and it is nice anybody who goes area title, British title, and then, you know, moves through the traditional route. Everybody admires somebody who can do that.
Now we've got Ewan Mackenzie, he's fighting a lad from Scarborough who is called, remind me on name? George Rhodes, and this is a real 50-50 fight. Neil tells me, obviously we've been speaking about timings and that, Neil tells me they're really up for it, And obviously Ewan's up for it, like, they've asked for the fight, so he's up for it, the 6-rounder. And to tell you the truth, me and Neil were talking about in the car, pity Ewan wasn't a little bit more experienced with the fella, was we should have really made this for an area title, shouldn't we? Yeah. So what do you think of the fight that you win?
Yeah, I'm buzzing for it. I remember seeing like loads of posts about these shows, like at Stadium of Light when I was just amateur, and I remember seeing all the photos. I was like loved the box on there one day, and like so now I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm glad everyone thinks it's a 50-50 fight, because that's going to give me more credit when I do the job and when I get the job done. So that's what I'm glad everyone thinks it's that, and they've got a right to think that, because I'm only 4 fights in. No one's seen like half of what I can do, so they're probably bound to think that. But I'm confident in putting on a good performance.
It's your first 6 round as well.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be alright with your Sanama and that?
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, I normally take a round or 2 to get into it, so I feel like I'll be, as the fight goes on longer, I feel like I'll be, that's when you see the best of us.
And we've got more shares here. It was very, very exciting at the Newcastle. That nobody just worried into that last opponent at the Newcastle show, because he was very durable, our opponent, and he had a great performance. You know, I saw Davy Ritson there, and he's losing the weight, he's coming down a bit. So how excited are you about that?
I was lucky. I was in the middle of the last show, came straight to another great show. Training's been brilliant, sparring's been brilliant, all's going well. Get another win, hopefully on Sunday, move on.
I've got to ask you this more, what do you think of boxing at the Stadium of Light?
It's not Newcastle, it's not the put a lot to be for now.
I know you're stable with Richard's turned out to be a Sunday supporter.
I didn't expect that from him. I hope he's not trying to change me as well.
We've got the big fella Daryll who boxed on Matty's show last time, and he's an exciting fighter, and he's been murdered to get matched, so it's me. 2 tickets going. He's an exciting to watch. Big Daryll. We've had a little bit up down to get him done. He's got a massive support coming to the Stadium of Light on Sunday next day. Obviously, it's great to have a big fella on the show. So, how excited are you about it?
Yeah, got massive numbers on tickets again. So that pushes you on. It's a massive platform for me. It's a massive show. Have a look around the table. Everyone's talented on this table. We've got Tommy Wards and Joe Maphosa, everyone on the table, every single boxer. So yeah, I'm proud to be on this card. So I'm just looking forward to getting going.
You're excited about boxing at the Stadium of Light?
Not so much in Newcastle myself.
Oh, right, so right.
Couldn't have a local hero anyway, put it that way.
Right, and then we've got Jordan Barton. She's the first boxer to box in the Stadium Light in 10 years now. We've never had one, so this is a milestone for my 10th anniversary as well. So, and Jordan's getting fast track. I do believe she's out on the 30th as well. 30th, and how excited are you about what's on the show, Jordan?
I wasn't. Firstly, I just want to say my surname is Barker Porter before the wife kicks off. I'm not actually purposely using my maiden name. But yeah, I'm buzzing, first female to be on the Stadium of Light show, so I'm excited.
Good. Do you know
fighting a live opponent, she's ranked higher than me. She's going to come to win, so
yeah,
she's going to push me on.
She's a live opponent, mate. Yeah, good. The next to Jordan, we've got Nathan, who keeps banging them out there. How excited are you? I think it's the second one of my shows you've been on, haven't you, Nathan? Did you
all three. Three fights I've had been on your shows, yours and Matty's.
Yeah.
Because you're obviously working together now, but this is my 4th fight with you guys put me on, so I'm massively appreciative for putting us on this platform and giving us the opportunity, and just want to perform, and like everyone else is saying, just feel very grateful to be boxing next to all this talent in the North East, you know.
And next to we've got Sam. Sam, he's coach Mal Gates. He's been with us from day one at the Stadium like Mallesley. He's had Nella, he's had a few good boxers in there. I believe he's putting all his effort into you, Sam. Now he's retired, he's got a big pension firm there, son, you know. And I would say you about being on the show.
I can't wait. I had 3 fights in quick succession over the winter months, so we had a little break just to work on things, work on the technique and things like that. Had some world class sparring in there, so I'm exceptionally itchy to get in there on Sunday.
So as you see, we've got a cracking card here, so I'll open the floor if anybody's got any questions, and if not, you can do one-to-ones with them or whatever. So if anybody's got any questions, fire away. No one? All at once. Anyone wants to speak to us? Right, that's it then. Thank you very much for coming. And if you want one-to-ones, and that's if you some photos and interviews, so thanks for coming. That's it, done.